The governing party has reiterated that its members who are implicated in the state capture reports must cooperate with the internal processes of the party. This follows several interventions made by President Ramaphosa to deal with state capture.
Those of our cadres who have been mentioned or implicated by this Commission on State Capture should immediately report to our Integrity Commission. That work internally in the ANC is taking place where such engagements have already been concluded. The Integrity Commission has already shared its own view to such engagements with the National Executive Committee.
Other parties, however, say the country's first citizen is diverting attention from the fact that he's not coping as a government leader. He was heavily criticized by former presidents Thabo Mbeki, Kgalema Motlanthe and Jacob Zuma over the weekend as having not done enough for the country as a president.
The timing of this presser, that it is more of a response to try and extinguish some of the political pressure that he's been getting with the criticisms from, Mbeki, President Mbeki, President Motlanthe, and even Jacob Zuma.
We have a captured media who are in full swing analyzing this foolish address, and they're going to continue doing so for the next few days in an attempt to divert attention from those slandering remarks about Ramaphosa that were made by his predecessors over the past weekend.
Others believe that Ramaphosa is not capable of dealing with those who are implicated in the commission.
They have effectively failed our country in every respect. Even this one is only going to target weak and non-significant people. It will not touch the high-ranking leaders of the ANC who are implicated in the state capture.
It's, again, nice, beautiful words from the president referring to dedicated cooperation and effective implementation. I want to be quite honest, Honorable President, I do not believe that, because I don't see those people in Parliament that will be able to ensure that we have that dedicated cooperation and effective implementation at this stage.
Ramaphosa must stop with promising and promising and promising to implement the Zondo Commission's report. The report is very clear with recommendations and findings. We want the president to implement the findings and the recommendations.
Civil society groups say government needs to implement the measures it announced with the urgency it deserves.
We need to make sure that government acts with the greatest sense of urgency, because this is really a moment. The president accepts it. It's a damning report. He accepts in broad terms the findings of the commission. But it's a moment for South Africa to reset and strengthen our system of constitutional governance. And the one thing I found lacking there was this sense of urgency in terms of how government is going to respond.
The president says all the commission's recommendations will be communicated to the nation soon. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Johannesburg.